Hey people, Nitro here, 3v3, SDL Province, Blue Team. Fraqueza is a Ravener Alpha, a tunneling hero with great mobility, powerful offense, and a bit of support. Begins with a ranged weapon. Here he comes. There he is, alongside YZ with a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects, and cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption. Some Alpha Legion over here. Now then off the blue team, ChunkyCoates with a Mekboy, teleporting hero, fighting in ranged combat, puts out good damage, has a bunch of Orky gadgets already on that eastern contested power with his teleporting shenanigans. Red team, some Imperial guard, we have oLev with a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support, fighting in melee, begins with a refractor shield, alongside MihaMike as a Lord General, fighting in ranged combat, begins with a retinue of Stormtroopers, really strong defense and support, can also add to the retinue. Saying hello there to the Chaos Lord with their las guns. And rounding off the teams is Stealth with a Techmarine. Starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. This is the Lunar Wolves or Sons of Horus, whatever it is, Crusade era scheme that they're using over there, recolored. Looks like we might get a big old fight in the mid actually. Here come the Orks. Techmarine's already here. Ravener Alpha showing up, already taken that western side of the Hormagaunts. Going to get away? Barely. No, they do not. Hormagaunts go down. If both of these Sentinels get away, it's going to be a miracle. They need to start moving out now, I think. Here comes the Chaos Lord with his heretic lackeys. Boom, blast and run? No, they just ran. You failed heretic score. What about these guys? Doom Blast a Sentinel. There we go. Sentinel goes down, they Doom Blasted it, and then they ran. They know how to heretic. Mekboy's in there, left hooking stuff. Looks like the blue team are going to push through, but are they going to be able to push through onto power and stuff? It might be better for them to just cap all the midpoints up. They've already noded that eastern power. Mekboy's still being annoying here. More left hooks. Still looks huge compared to the guardsmen, which I like. Is it double shooters for ChunkyCoates? No, single shooters. Noise Marines on the way for YZ. Or YZ, I don't know. And Fraqueza with some more Hormagaunts. Guardsmen take the VP and bravely run away to the bunker. Could sit the Ravener Alpha in this heavy cover here and outshoot them, but looks like they want to cap with the Ravener Alpha right now. A few las gun shots on the Hormagaunts, but they're alright. Back towards the mid. Sentinel breaking stuff. Has taken some damages as oLevs. Is MihaMike gonna replace? I think they've spent their rec on power and stuff. Well, there's one gen from MihaMike, the grey one. Some more going down for oLev on the west side here. Kicking off in the mid. We've got grenade launchers. Gives them 4 grenade launchers, as you see there, and the other 4 are auto guns. Lord General likes to run into melee, apparently. Got destroyed by the Kill the Weak. Was that a Kill the Weak? No, that's just a special attack, I think. And barely gets away with one of his fellas. There's some Corn Worship for +2 speed. Noise Marines already on the field with that Sonic Blaster. Really bad news for these guardsmen. Shuts down ranged attacks. Does really fair damage too. 2 blobs of infantry. They got 2 models also with bolt guns. West side. Lord Commissar, oh, with a power sword. Trying to get on those warriors who have a barbed strangler, which is an AoE suppression on hit weapon. It's pretty good, but they don't like being smacked with a power sword. Those guys are heavy infantry, so they're taking more damage from this power melee here. Gonna get a model, I think, unless they run right now. Not sure what they're waiting for. Are they waiting for the termagants to get crippling poison? They aren't. Takes one. Takes another. Well done, the Lord Commissar. Some good Commissar play there. Just throws a shield up, gets stuck in. Ravener Alpha in the bunker. Here comes... Uh-oh. I'm not sure the Lord Commissar is going to get away from this. Oh, he's run in. Might have been able to get away if they didn't run in like that. But Heretics were able to get on them in melee. And we have a Combi Flamer for the Chaos Lord, the bane of light infantry in Tier 1. Over 30 DPS piercing as he's chasing you around. More Doom Blasting. These Chaos Space Marines are dangerously low on health with 2 models. Trying to flee now. The Sentinel of... Oh, a replaced Sentinel for MihaMike backing off here. They tried to flank, but I mean, some guardsman and a sentinel is not the most terrifying flank, is it? There's no melee to really threaten you. And we have Fraqueza here chasing too. The sentinel needs to leave. What is it doing? It's stomping and dying. Down it goes. Sloppy from MihaMike. Had plenty of time there, I think, to get it out. Was trying to hold up the power bash perhaps, but here it is, and they're going to easily get a full bash with the Sonic Blast and Noise Marines here. Should be able to get a decap as well. Chaos Lord looking real hard at this wall, because there's a wall he can't break. These are heavy crush walls. Need to be a Dreadnought or a Terminator or something to walk through them. Tier 2 for MihaMike, Tier 2 for Stealth. I don't think Stealth got anything else up in Tier 1. They have shotguns on their scouts. We saw the shotgun in that first engagement in the mid blast something, I believe. They have a Sergeant too. Bashing a node on the eastern side. War banners up here. You also saw that on the first engagement if you were paying attention, that as the Orks ran in, they already had the yellow buff circle on them because they'd used the War banner frazzle thing, whatever it's called. This gives you it's a slight buff, but it's a 30-second buff, so you can use it, run to a fight, and then use your own War to stack with it. It's pretty effective. Mekboy with his Daka big shooter. There's some cacophony. Tactical Marines trying to tie up those Noise Marines there. They are quite low. I thought maybe the scouts were looking for a grenade. Look at the damage the Mekboy does to them with that big shooter. That is scary damage. They have fully upgraded shooter boys as well, with big shooters of their own and a Nob leader. And the blue team kind of coalesces at the right time on the mid to push back this advance and maybe get a decap on the VP. They should go, the sluggers I think should go to the power with their burners. Chaos Lord could also help out with some immolate. Nope, he's turned around. Sluggers are indeed going to the power. Mekboy's decapping here. Tunnel being shot up. We have seen a few tunnels from Fraqueza, despite the bug that's present at the moment, where if you use a tunnel, it resets the wreck points on the map that you've capped. I think the Ravener Alpha himself has to use a tunnel for it to happen, I think. And I'm not sure if the bug happens like right now when he's building the tunnel. Does it happen? We'll see if this wreck point resets. No. It did not reset, so I guess you have to use it while it's already up. Uh-oh. Shooter boys of ChunkyCoates fully upgraded being shot to death. Called in tax there from Stealth. They've got plasma cannon devs already up. How much power bashing did they get done? The sluggers barely got away here. Painful fight for ChunkyCoates. And they didn't even get to tier 2 first. They spent their stuff. Custom force field up for the Mekboy. He can teleport into the double tack blob and put his force field up and knock them around maybe. Venom Brood. Oops, over here with their ranged synapse. That's that bright green synapse you see here. Some handy corn worship. Not much that triple guardsman can do against this, I don't think. Lord Commissar's there, lost the indicator for him. Oh hey, some toxic miasma for the Ravener Alpha. Very excited to show it to these guys, but I think you've gone too far, buddy. You're gonna die. Down you go. Got some assault kit stormtroopers with a decent grenade there. They can't stand there for long. Or can they? Lord Commissar on the Warrior Brood. Gets a kill. There's that Synapse backlash. Whenever a Synapse creature dies, it knocks down and does 10% health damage to nearby non-Synapse creatures. 457 to 292. Looks like triple guardsman wasn't enough, but triple guardsman with some stormtroopers and an angry Commissar is enough. Back to the east side. Sluggers with their Nob leader now in tier 2. Smacking on that Techmarine with his 60 DPS power melee, but here comes the plasma cannon. A decent hit. Techmarine is indeed down. Mekboy's down there too. It's a lot of bolter fire to contend with. These guys have their sergeant as well, who's pretty good in melee, as well as having more DPS in his bolt pistol than these guys have in their bolt guns, I believe. Not too much more. It's a pretty good bolt pistol, it turns out. Weird Boy backing off there now. You have a Return of the War Chaos Space Marines with an aspiring champion. Are these guys going to get away? Heretics into melee, CSM into melee. I don't think they needed to Doom Blast. Well, maybe they did. Maybe. Stormtroopers trying to keep their distance. Lots of plasma guns now for MihaMike. One in each squad. And they have their Commissars and Sergeants as well, so they can break retreats and reinforce 3 at a time. Creeping barrage for the advance. They are kind of alone though, against 2 players here. Need to be careful. Well, oLev's Commissars here at least. They've lost one of their guardsmen who have no upgrades aside from the Sergeant. They've been very slow out the gate here in Tier 2, the red team. I guess they were bashed at least once fully over here. In fact, they're only just replacing it now. Maybe they were bashed twice. What I didn't see. What is this? That's the Commissar. Back towards the mid. Maybe a grenade here? Nope. Warp vomit. That's what the warp vomit says about your grenade. And they die. I think they were waiting for the grenade there. Got stunned. He got stunned. Stone Guard veterans trying to reinforce off the drop pod. Sluggers scare them off. It's a scary combo, isn't it? Just throw out the warp vomits and then sluggers run at you. You're kind of screwed. 457 to 215. 1-to-1 cap. Decent VP lead and a decent army lead for the blue team, despite ChunkyCoates being a little bit depleted here. Just 2 units. Doing alright against stealth. Dreadnought on the way. More stormtroopers for oLev. MihaMike's got to get something out here in Tier 2. We'll see if these upgraded guardsmen pay off. They've also gone for the sniper rifle for the fire on my targets. What am I hearing? I'm hearing this, dumbass. More power bashing attempt. Is that a Ravener Brood? It is a Ravener Brood. Ouch. Super ranged buffed guardsmen with plasma guns there. Really wrecked the warrior, the Venom Brood, I think it was, quite quickly. Ravener Brood get in there. Did some good disruption, some melee. But are persuaded to leave. Can MihaMike get a Chimera up or something? Can they finish off the Raveners? So close. We saw the Flak Jacket inspire terror one of them as they retreated there. That was a pretty cool advance actually from the red team. Tons of plasma from range, and then the Lord Commissar came in. Weird Boy with a super quick retreat. Seems to be moving faster than normal there, or is it just my eyes? Bashing power is stealth. Level 2 tactical marines here. Chaos Lord is going to flank them though. With a whole bunch of stuff, including Plague Marines out. Tier 3 all round for the red team. Tier 3 for oLev. Is MihaMike going to go straight Tier 3? Looks like it. Here's your Dreadnought. Starts off as a close combat unit for Space Marines. 100 DPS heavy melee with a 40 heavy melee hit splash per strike. It's pretty scary in melee. Doesn't want to get shot at though by the Plague Marines. Weird Boy's also getting some damaging because it does plasma cannon damage with his basic staff attack. Plague Marines doing their thing. That snaring missile launcher. Did they push this Dreadnought too far up? They might have. There's the blessing of the Omnissiah trying to repair it with the global. Lord General revives. An Emperor's Fist stun. Uh-oh. Beamy Death Gun as well. I don't think this Dreadnought's going to get away. It was pretty crazy to push it that far up with no support. Just when I talked it up and how great it was and scary it was in melee, just get shot to death. Foot of Gork. Hit something. Plasma cannon with a really good shot. Ouch. Slugger's level 3. Getting away. Mekboy I don't think is going to get away though. Nope. Stone Guard veterans with their acid hellfire rounds getting it done. And we have a melee Techmarine. Bionics on the way. Already has the axe. And now they run. Stone Guard trying to advance here. They need to back off and be careful and stabilize. There's 2 players here. There's Slaughter up on the Chaos Space Marines. Lowering the cooldown of their weapons. I'm not sure if it actually gives a damage increase on weapons at all, or it's just a cooldown decrease, which of course ups your DPS. Flash kits on the way for ChunkyCoates. Got some Kassakin up here for oLev. MihaMike still nothing out in tier 2. There's the tier 3, that's why. But they don't have, it's not like they have the red to drop a Lehman Russ or something. Well, Commissar run is level 5, it's done well. What can these guys do? Looking for a grenade, there it is. Would have been a good one, but it was spotted. And there's the Ravener Alpha with his toxic miasma. 10 piercing damage, radius 7. Not bad, innit? Also gives him 100 health. It's alright. Maybe we'll see a melee weapon in there too. 391 to 201. Losing ground. Because I have to keep rezzing, says YZ. Are they losing ground? They've got a VP lead. They've got the Eastern Power still as well. Assault squad on the way for stealth. Could actually do really well if they get onto the Weird Boy and stuff. Get him off the field quickly. As long as they can be protected somewhat from... Are they level 3, these sluggers? Yeah, almost level 4 sluggers will mess up Assault Marines. Unless they can hit a good Merciless or something. 391 to 201. Or get the jump, of course. Flash gets here with blasters. There's Warp Vomit for the Techmarine. So at least it's not going to hit the Marines and stuff. Stone Guard bashing power with Vengeance rounds. Not interested in helping kill stuff, but I guess bashing power is a fine use of their time, actually. One of the Flash gets died. We might see the powerful sweep here. Maybe. Oh, he's got no energy. Must have had the shield up or something. Down they go. Couldn't see the energy bar. Had to look at the portrait. Oh, jeez. Imperial Abyss from YZ. Scared off a bunch of guardsmen. That Commissar gets away, though. Chaos Lord actually got caught in the Abyss. Did it kill a bunch more stuff? I don't think so. Maybe it killed MihaMike's other guardsmen. They have some Kassakin now in tier 3. Getting their sergeant for the... Does it give them sprint, I think? Also gives them the faster capping, I believe. East side. More warp vomiting that's been really annoying. There's a good Merciless from the assault squad. That really messed up the sluggers there. Really messed them up. Custom force field disrupts them. Sluggers do get away. They might not have if the Stone Guard weren't disrupted there. Land Raider Phobos on the field for YZ. Lots of red for ChunkyCoates, so they can drop a nuke on the contested VP or something if they need to. Big old firefight here. Barb Strangler doing some good work. There's a rocket run. It's a pretty damn good one too. Can he finish off those Raveners? It's a lot of firepower, but I don't think it's enough. No, they got really close though. Well played, the red team. They are not going down easily. Getting kind of low on those VPs though. Less than half the amount the blue team have in terms of VPs. What is this? Did you bash power? What are you doing? They tried to. That was more Daka on the flash kits there, I think. Mekboy's level 4 now has the Mega Rumbler. Do they have any anti-vehicle? I guess the Kassakin can get melter guns, I think. Lord General can also get melter guns. This guy could get a heavy melee weapon, maybe. Has the Emperor's Wrath, too. 150 Manticore rocket damage from each one. Each Basilisk shot that comes in. Got blue team pushing through. If you get onto the power, bash it quite quickly with Venom Brood and a Phobos. What is this? It's fighting. Can they get the Weird Boy? Nice little flank from MihaMike. Not enough to get models, not enough to get units though. Techmarine almost level 5. Becoming a threat to those sluggers if you can keep the powerful sweep handy, I think. Let the Galaxy burn. None of it burned very much. Very small amount of burning. And none of it hit the guardsman. West is very, very blue, but they're kind of abandoning it for some reason. Where are you guys going? They want to get the triple cap, maybe. Mekboy got a decap. Sneaky Mekboy. 391 to 137. Baneblade on the way for oLev. Battle Wagon on the way for ChunkyCoates. That's the Emperor's Wrath. Way more impressive when it hits stuff, but thought they were going to come forward, I guess. Double cap. Into the 2 to 1. A Baneblade for MihaMike as well. Can they get the Warrior Brood there? So close, they do get it. More Synapse backlashes. And that's something. Fraqueza, though, is in tier 3 with tons of resources. Here comes a Swarm Lord. Very, very scary guy. Phobos is backing off. Void Boy wants some action. The Lord General's strangely split up from his own retinue here for some reason. Baneblade seemingly taking forever to get onto the field. They got the decap on the Western VP though. I'm not sure why Fraqueza came to the mid like that. Should have really stayed here and stabilized, I think. Guardsman level 3 with their Commissar, no weapon though. Gonna need to run. Baneblade number 1 hits the field for oLev. Ouch. Big zap gun shots from the battle wagon. Was that a Vox operator drop? Oh, it was. From the Lord General. He's got his Vox operator buddy. Call in reinforcements. Techmarine is now level 5. Getting some hits on the Chaos Space Marines. Draining energy per hit there. And Vanguard Veterans. Almost wiping out the Heretics. Can the Techmarine get it done? Nope, has to run. A Predator tank now for stealth. Some Kassakin for MihaMike. ChunkyCoates is not purchasing things. What is going on here? Could get a Nob Squad up. Could get some more flash kits. When did they die, actually? What happened to those flash kits? I don't know. West side kicking off. Here's the Baneblade. Gets a big hits on the Phobos, but the Phobos is hitting back. Emperor's Wrath just misses the Phobos there. Here's your Swarm Lord, providing his speed and reinforcement synapse to nearby Tyranids. None of that nearby though. There's a Orks forcing the Baneblade forward. Baneblade might have gone too far up already. He's getting hit by Venom Brew. And Plague Marines are chasing it. There's a second Baneblade. That one's going to go down for sure. Down it goes. Just too far forward. Got too excited trying to chase the Phobos there. oLev being a bit more careful. Oh, that's MihaMike, isn't it? Yeah, MihaMike being a bit too more careful with the Baneblade they have. And there's the Predator tank too. With the las cannon. Plasma devs, you need to set up, fellas. Well, they're trying to. Techmarine's in there somewhere. Here come Vanguard Veterans. Out of nowhere. Swarm Lord is going to smack the plasma cannon. Might see the Blade Flurry, or has he used it already maybe? Custom Force Field annoying the Vanguard Veterans, but now they're back. Just saw the knockback of the Thunderhammer proc. Phobos is still nice and healthy, but they've barely done anything to it. They got the tank down. Stealth loses their tank. oLev has a nuke, so does Stealth. And they might need them. Baneblade getting way too close to the Swarm Lord. Didn't need to get that close. That was a good hit from the plasma cannon though. Can they take this guy down? Are you going to shoot it, Baneblade? What are you doing? Can it shoot at that range? Maybe it can't shoot its mega battle cannon at that range. Now it can. Down it goes. They got it. They did get it. I think that was a Demolisher Cannon shot lined up there. Oh! Imperial Abyss happened on the west side that I completely missed. Now it's being taken by Stormtroopers. Red Team are right back in this, you know. Even after being so behind for so long, Baneblade come out. They lost the Baneblade immediately. But here's another one. They've got so much VP to make up though. ChunkyCoates now has a knob squad too. There we go, see burn. Actually hit nicely. Lehman Russ called in by MihaMike. Might want to get a Chimera up or something, fellas. Keep your infantry in the game to repair and stuff. 380 to 49, 2 to 1 for red. But there's now the 1 to 1. With a Lightning Claw Chaos Lord with the Icon of Corn. That guy's going to have a bad day. That's why Cannon Dev goes down. Even Russ is almost taken out already. Can they get the Plague Marines down? Level 4 Plague Marines too. The Rush should keep moving, I think. It did not keep moving. Down it goes. It did not last long. That's an orbital bombardment from stealth. Get some termagants. Not a whole lot else though. Phobos will just keep moving to get out of it, and there's that Corn Worship to keep it ticking. That Health regen because it counts as a demon. Guess it's possessed and all that stuff. Termagants get away though, look at that. Level 4 Termagants. Red team are back on the VP though, they just keep on coming. Second Knob Squad cancelled there by ChunkyCoates. Those guys having to flee. What's happened to him? The Techmarine mess him up. He's level 6. He's got a level doing something. Bunch of stuff died over here. Vanguard Veterans. Oh, maybe did they wipe out the Vanguard Veterans in a fight or something? Maybe. Back to the west side. The Monastery Cannon doing some friendly fire there. Oh, he's under the Swarm Lord. Doing a little pirouette and now actually attacking something. Commissar trying to finish off the Heretics, can't quite manage it. The other Baneblade seems to be doing alright. They just can't keep any of their other vehicles alive for very long. Red team holding. Here comes the Beamy Death Gun Mekboy though. Not quite close enough to get a Baneblade shot, I think. It's showing rear armor too, needs to be careful. They got a triple cap, you guys. What's going on here? Why ChunkyCoates not getting another Knob Squad or something? Very confused. Swarm Lord backing away. Very brave Ravener Alpha here. Never got a weapon upgrade yet. Got some Chaos Terminators for YZ. Mega Rumbler. Gonna mess up the Baneblade. And it is indeed stunned, I believe. Well, momentarily stunned. The Mekboy took all of the gunfire there. What are you guys attacking? Oh, that's the Techmarine in there. Look at him go. Come on, fella. Level 6. Are they going to get away? Maybe. Maybe. Let it go. See burn. Everything going on. 288 to 26. Red team holding on to this 2 to 1 cap. Heavy weapon squad hits the field for MihaMike. It's a good shout, I think. Gets a las cannon in here. Zone throat for Fraqueza. Lehman Russ for oLev. There it is. It's got the Vanquisher. An amazing tank hunter tank. Phobos having to back away, and now they can focus on the Swarm Lord. The Swarm Lord's in here. And Leech Essence has just been used. Baneblade is getting low though. Auto Cannon Terminators are on it. Plague Marines have not moved up quickly enough. Did that just become a repair bunker? It might have. Uh-oh. Down it goes. They got the Baneblade, and that might be it. It is it. It's a double cap for blue. They were in with a shout. What is this? Oh, Battle Wagon just went into base. ChunkyCoates never spent the rest of their resources. I guess they didn't need to in the end. They got the victory. Let's look at these heroes. Level 6 Ravener Alpha. Level 10 Chaos Lord for YZ. Very solid performance. Terminators came out just the right time to reinforce this west side. Level 7 Mech. Level 9 Lord Commissar for oLev. Level 7 Lord General. Just had your sniper rifle, I think, yeah. And a level 6 Techmarine. Red team were up against it for basically the entire game, but they rallied really hard at the end. And they were in with a shout. Just couldn't keep their vehicles up. Couldn't keep them up. But there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.